Hey Recovery Girls, Misty here. I am having the chance to practice step 10 today and have really sort of had to dive into this one. Today I had a situation where I got really frustrated with my husband this morning and said some things that I regret, which we do from time to time in marriage and in life. I was on the way to take my daughter to school this morning, and I said something to him as he was leaving with her. She didn't hear it, but my son did, and my husband did. So, step 10, it's October. It's actually November 1st, so we just finished October, but for the 10th month in October, we've been practicing talking about step 10 a lot and having this in our minds and in our thinking. So it says that we continue to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. So I knew I was wrong today. I had gotten very reactive. It was early in the morning, and I just got reactive. So that's my inventory. My inventory is that I hadn't spent that time with God that I need to spend with Him in the mornings to sort of get my heart set on Him, in line with the Holy Spirit, so that I will have a buffer zone and not be so reactive. When I'm in sync with the Holy Spirit, I'm able to have things happen, and then I can stop. And as my girlfriend in a meeting says, she's listening to the Holy Spirit today before she speaks. And that's a very good practice for all of us. So I missed that step this morning. So then when I got triggered, I didn't have what I needed in place in order to be able to respond in a way that I wouldn't regret. So I had to apologize to my son, explain that was not okay the way I responded just then. And then I needed to make an amends to my husband. So step 10 says, that we promptly admit it. And so I was at least in recovery enough to be very eager to admit my wrong. And, my husband didn't respond right away. I texted him and kind of written out a few things. And I was just kind of dreading, is this going to be one of those times when we're off kilter for a few days, or can we get through this? And he responded so sweetly and just offered his forgiveness and understanding, and it was just great. I was so grateful for his response, so that we could move on. And he does that for me too. When he says that he's sorry for something, it means a lot. It's very softening when we just own up that we made a mistake and help mend the relationship in that way. So I pray that for you today, as you take your personal inventory today, look over the things that you did well, the areas that need some improvement, areas where you can make an amends and offer an apology and make it right. And hopefully you'll be well received. If not, we do it anyway, just because we want to clean our side of the street and hopefully make a better choice next time. So I pray for you today, the knowledge of God's will for you and the power to carry that out. Stay the course in recovery. I'll be on it too.